When we're young, we often hear that our future is in our hands. It seems straightforward. If what you want doesn't exist, build it. But as we grow older, that statement takes on a whole new level of significance. Life isn't about passively accepting what's handed to us or expecting solutions to magically appear. It's about stepping up, becoming the creator of our own destiny, and embracing the control we have over our lives. Reflecting back, I recall a conversation with a teacher who emphasized the importance of action over mere wishful thinking. As adults, we often find that many of us stay on the sidelines, watching, critiquing, and dreaming of better outcomes, but rarely doing anything about it. It's easy to get stuck in a loop of complaining, blaming circumstances, or feeling defeated by life's challenges. Yet, real growth happens when we stop hoping for easy answers and become the solutions we're waiting for. Building your own path. A crucial turning point for me was when I realized that if you don't like where you are or what you see in the mirror, you have the power to change it. This doesn't mean transforming everything overnight. It's about small, daily adjustments, choosing to improve by just 1% every day. Picture this. Each day, you are chipping away at a sculpture, refining it piece by piece, not overnight, but through patience and commitment. That's what self-improvement is all about. It's about taking that control and making life more meaningful. One small step at a time. Life doesn't get handed to us on a silver platter. I remember thinking, at one point, how mundane and uninspiring my routine had become. It was at that moment that I realized that if I wanted change, I had to go after it. Whether it's the people we surround ourselves with, the habits we hold on to, or the paths we choose, they're all under our influence. The importance of resilience. A few years ago, I found myself on a beach, running down a challenging path in soft sand. My legs ached, and I questioned why I'd put myself through it. But as I kept moving forward, despite the discomfort, I realized that resilience is built in those moments. It's easy to give up or complain when things get tough, but true growth lies in pushing through. Life doesn't promise smooth terrains or easy paths. It's up to us to embrace the hills and the rough patches as they come. We all face setbacks, and it's tempting to think that convenience is the standard. But it's in those challenging moments that we uncover our true strength. That day on the beach taught me that we should never expect life to be easy. And instead, we should welcome the obstacles as part of the journey. Challenges teach us resilience. And once we accept that, we can face any storm with determination, learning through failure and loss. Throughout life, I've encountered countless failures. I've lost relationships, faced professional setbacks, and dealt with financial struggles. But every loss has been a step towards self-discovery. Losing people who didn't believe in me, habits that didn't serve me, or paths that led to nowhere helped me refine my focus and understand what truly matters. Every failure has a lesson, and each setback is a new beginning. I've learned that time doesn't heal everything on its own. We have to move with time, actively participating in our healing and growth. The struggle isn't just about what you have to do. It's about learning how to do it with purpose and intention. If you're willing to lose what no longer serves you, you'll find something far greater in return. Paint your own picture. One of my favorite metaphors for life is that of an artist painting on a blank canvas. When we start a new chapter, it can seem intimidating, as if the canvas is too big, and we don't know where to begin. But masterpieces aren't created in a day. They're the result of countless strokes of faith, courage, and patience. Life is much the same. You don't need to know every detail right away. You just need to start. For me, this meant letting go of a lot of old beliefs and trusting in my ability to create something beautiful from what felt like nothing. I've had dark days when my world seemed black and white, colorless and dull. But I realized that the colors are mine to add, one brushstroke at a time, and that's where the real power lies. It's not about what's handed to you, but what you make of it. Seeing the bigger picture. We often get caught up in immediate challenges and lose sight of the bigger picture. Over the years, I've found that keeping a long-term perspective gives meaning to those uphill battles. It's like climbing a mountain. You may get tired, But the view from the top makes every step worthwhile. When we remind ourselves of the greater purpose behind our struggles, we find the motivation to keep going, the ultimate lesson. So here's what I want you to take away. Life is not about simply existing. It's about truly living, taking control of your path, and making every day a step closer to the person you're meant to become. Don't settle for a life of complacency. Embrace the journey, even when it gets tough, because that's where greatness is born. Remember, you're stronger than you think, and you're capable of so much more than you realize. If you improve by just 1% every day, imagine where you could be in a year. Embrace the challenges, savor the victories, and keep pushing forward. You owe it to yourself to live fully, to leave your mark, and to create a life that's worth every breath. The power to change is in your hands. Start today.